blacked out. Dude, the debris. I had to do this video just to show the debris. Like, I am way the hell up here. And there is shit just blowing past me as the storm rolls through.
Live.
Holy shit, that was a good jump.
Live.
What?
Did you hear about that new McLaren 720S?
Dude, are you talking about the
I've seen
Sienna?
a couple of them recently.
No, he's talking about the Sienna edition.
It was a 2019 model.
Yep, it's in black and white with the weird Astro print. Yep.
It was orange in one of the car magazines.
Yeah, well, the one that I have, the shots are black and white.
I know that Warsteiner's making some body kits for that 720S that are just, whoa, mind-blowing.
Yeah.
Crazy part is I was reading the stats about the new 720S and it's like unbelievable. I was like, holy shit, that bitch is
The regular 720S is fucking fast as hell.
I'm talking about the brand new one that's coming out in 2019.
Well, yeah, they're probably, it's gonna be their next step up from the P1.
Yeah, like it has 710 horsepower, 0 to 60 in 2.5 seconds, a quarter mile in 10.1.
Yeah.
Some of the bitch is fast.
They tell you the price of it?
Nah.
$250,000 or better.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's gonna be over $1 million, I'll bet you.
No, it was wait, what was it? I think it was in Motor Trend. I think it was, I was reading. I think it was 300 something thousand.
Get the fuck out of here.
Nah, for this.
You can't even get a regular 720S for that
For
price.
real, that's no joke. The one I'm talking about is the Anton CN race version. The only thing it's going to have is air conditioning. That's it. You're not going to be able to get anything else on the vehicle. It's basically a
Is it
race
gonna be
car.
all black and gold?
No, it's basically a race car meant for the street. And I don't know if you'll be able to pick colors or not, but from what they spy of it, it is probably
Well,
going to be the
also,
most.
Scenic cars are black and gold, you know.
This car right here is so much aero.
Did you hear about that new Forester coming out with?
Which one? The electric one? They've got a bunch of them coming out.
It's the new 911 GT2 RS.
Yeah, there's so many different variants now, man. You got to be like way more specific. Like even with Copo, you gotta. They have their new EV stuff that they're coming out with is like 350, 750, and 1,000 horsepower bolt-in electric power plants. They just bolt into the Turbo 400 or any Chevrolet transmission that's put out right now.
Like this new 911 GT2 RS that they built for next year, it's got to be the fastest 911 I've ever seen.
Obviously, you never saw the Yellowbird.
That.
You never saw the Yellowbird or the 959, so that's okay.
I know the 959. The 959 was beautiful.
That was also an animal.
But this one, the GT2 RS, that had like 685 horse. It did a quarter mile in 10.4 seconds, and it was 0 to 60 in like.
Well, the GT2 is faster than the RS.
Yeah.
So is the 3.
It was a GT2 RS.
Yeah, but take the RS off of it. Just the GT2 and the GT3, they're faster than the RS models.
Really?
Yep. Well, look at your Nürburgring records. Those cars held them first, and then the regular GTs came in and smoked their times.
Yeah. Because they got to be building something after this then, because
They're
this
always going to
GT2
build
RS
something
is
after.
Like, it's fucking stupid fast.
I can see, yeah, Porsche's always building some variant of the 911.
Because if you want to talk about refinement, elegance, and speed, you have the 959. You have all the electronics
And you don't ever
of
see
today.
that car, it's so hard to find.
It's
It's
very.
illegal in the United States.
No, it's not. It's legal.
No,
It's a
there's
25
several people that have them here, but
They're
they're
past-
rare.
They're past the 25-year rule.
Yep.
How much do they go for?
The last one that I saw was about, I think, 400 grand, 500 grand, but it was in pretty rough condition.
So they're probably about a million.
Nah, I'd probably say like 700,000-800,000, maybe a pristine.
Yeah, I
like
can say.
900.
Usually Porsches don't go up in the million.
Unless they have Carrera GT attached to them.
Yeah, the 959, I'll give it to you.
That's the good thing about Porsche, though. You can buy you a really good handling, fast fucking car, and it ain't gonna cost you $1 million.
And if you do buy the $1 million one,
You can get like a late 80s, early 90s 911 turbo for like 20-30 grand now, maybe even cheaper.
Yeah, and then start slapping aftermarket stuff on it.
Yeah. I mean, you can get a 911 turbo from like 95 that'll do almost 200 for like 25, 30,000.
And if you had aftermarket turbos on it, it would.
if you actually look and then Google the Yellowbird and tell me what year that was, and then tell me the top speed, GC, please.
The Yellowbird was from what, 80?
What was the
84,
last?
85?
What was the last year of the Yellowbird, to be specific.
Are you talking about the CTR or are you talking about the
I'm
actual
talking
Yellowbird?
about the Yellowbird.
Yellowbird,
Its
Yellowbird.
predecessor was the Bluebird.
I think it was what, 86, 87 I think was the last?
Google it, son.
Say, I have no idea.
$1987.
Uh-huh. The late 80s, you could buy a 200 mile an hour Porsche. And if you're talking about the
Yeah, but
predecessor,
come on, the
which is...
Yellowbird was a collector's item
But
too.
if you
It was-
get into the next generation, which is the Bluebird, the CTR2, you still get a 200 mile an hour car.
Well, I could buy a 918 and it's easily a 200 mile an hour beast.
Yeah, but you're... Well, I mean, if
That's
you're
like
buying an
$500
original CTR2, you're probably going to pay the same price, so...
That's what I said. If I'm going to pay the same price, guess what? I think the Yellowbird's ugly. I'm buying a 918.
You shut your blasphemous mouth.
Nope. I don't like early 911s. I don't think they look good.
I like them all. They're like Pokemon.
I like the new ones they have. They look a lot better.
How the fuck do I get across this?
Wow.
I had that Yellowbird on GT6. I had a 300 mile an hour tune for that car.
In 1987, the rough CTR Yellowbird stomped the supercar competition in the road and track top speed shootout. The 470 horsepower twin turbo Freak, based on the Porsche 911, hit 211 miles an hour.
Hell yeah.
And what year was that?
87.
Now I want you to look up the Sledgehammer Corvette.
I know that car. 880
Well, they got
horsepower.
the Sledgehammer Mercedes.
No, look up the Sledgehammer Corvette.
It's a Corvette.
I know, but they made a Sledgehammer Mercedes too.
I know, but it had
It was made by Callaway.
Yep.
But what was the top speed on it? What was the top speed?
254.5 miles an hour.
Yeah.
It was the
All I can
fastest
say-
car ever built in its time.
And it was still the fastest car ever built in its time until the Veyron showed its ugly ass face.
Well, I don't know, the F1.
It was
That was
still
240 what? 240 some miles an hour.
I know, but the sledgehammer.
The sledgehammer was faster.
The sledgehammer was 254.
Yeah.
That
Had more
speed was
horsepower, too.
that speed was not reached until the Veyron, not even the EV10 SS.
Yeah, but was that a production car?
Yeah, you could actually get the package from Callaway.
Yeah, but how many of those did they sell is what I mean.
Not very many.
Well then, yeah.
But they
It was
still
still nice as fuck though.
they
Oh my
still
God.
sold them.
Yeah, but you know what their production numbers are. They have to go to a certain count.
Not when
Or
it
they
comes.
don't count for the speed record.
But I mean, fuck if it counted for the speed record in 1988. We had American Muscle fucking doing 250 miles an hour before these
Well,
faggots.
yeah, that's for sure.
But I'm just saying, anybody else that could say, oh yeah, they're doing 250. Yeah, you're doing it now. We were doing that shit in the fucking 80s.
That was one beautiful car though. Jesus.
Now you want to talk about Texas? I mean, we have so many little bitty car manufacturers pop up here just because there's so very little emission standards to fucking deal with. California
How much
basically
was one of
ran
those?
everybody out.
How much would one of those sledgehammers go for today if someone wanted to buy one?
Mil plus easy. I mean,
The funny thing is though, it's like 30 something years old and it could probably keep up with half the cars that we have out today.
it'd keep up with a Veyron. Fuck half the cars out. It would keep up with the fastest cars on the face of the planet. Your Hyras, your Grumperts, fucking Lycan Super Sports. It fucking roasts most of them.
And it had, yeah.
What are you guys talking about?
We're talking about you, Winger.
Yeah, how slow your
Yeah,
ass
faster than everything else.
The sledgehammer was faster than the standard Veyron though. By
is. Yeah,
like
only
5
by a
miles an
mile.
hour.
No, it was by a mile an hour.
Oh, it was?
Yeah, 1 mile an hour. Because one did 253, the other did 254. But then the SS came in and beat both of them, and then the Grand Vitesse came in and beat both of them, and then the what's that one? I can't remember the name. It was the all carbon badass one that came in and beat all of them. And
Turon?
no, they had a all carbon Bugatti SS. I can't remember. They named it some weird ass name, and it basically annihilated everything.
The Vitesse was the convertible version.
Yeah, the Grand Vitesse.
Yep.
They had like a GT too.
Yeah, that one did fucking good numbers as well. There was a Hyra featured on Daily Driven Exotics. I can't remember the name of it. It's an all black raw carbon one. That's one of the world record holders over there. Before they let it go from the factory, they laced some ridiculous ass number with
I'm
it.
sure that Zonda showed up.
With the R?
I don't know which one, but I'm sure it showed up. Because those early Zondas with the V12s in them, they were fucking fast.
I mean, I like all the Zondas that came out, especially the Hyra. But the one thing that I was never impressed about them was that they never ever made a car.
You mean Pagani's? Because Wyra is not a Zonda.
It's a type of Zonda, isn't it?
No, it isn't. Not at all. There's no Zonda tied to that car whatsoever. It's a Pagani Wyra. No Zonda.
That's like saying a 1984 Mustang and the 2000 GT are the same.
A Shelby.
What are you guys doing?
I'm getting ready to race a couple of hypercar races since I put a new tune on my Wyra.
I'm enjoying.
Alright, we'll do it.
Well, I guess let me kill these people real quick and I'll join you guys.
Yeah, this new tune makes this car handle better. Good deal, and it's faster too.
So you guys talking about the sledgehammer is the Corvette, right? The Corvette, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the Mercedes one.
Yeah, it's barely faster than the Grand Sport, Veyron.
Well, that's what I said. 1
Yeah,
mile an hour.
but hold on.
No,
Hear
not
me,
even 1 mile per hour. Not
but
even-
hear me out though. Hear me out though. 1988 versus when?
Yeah.
I'll wait.
V8 versus how many cylinders?
Quad turbo versus what?
Yeah. I mean, that's quite an accomplishment for an American V8.
No,
Well, here- look,
no. I
here's
wouldn't
the
say
thing,
that because we have American V8s capable of doing that now like crazy. But we're talking 1988 overhead.
Well, that's what I
valve.
meant back then. That was quite an accomplishment.
Yeah, but you can't really say that it's
Wasn't the Sledgehammer V8 twin turbo?
Yeah, it was, but we're talking older shit. Like,
Yeah, and the Bugatti is quad turbo, so.
Yeah, but that, you can't compare the two exactly though.
how? Well, I'm just talking speed numbers. I'm not talking car versus car.
Look at the Hennessy
I'm
Venom
pretty
GT,
confident
though. It was a
that
V8
the
twin
Corvette
turbo.
does not weigh the same as a fucking Veyron. Probably weighs
So?
like what, half of it.
Well, yeah, because they're dumbass putting that motor in there that weighs 2 tons.
But if you look at coefficient drag at that speed, the Veyron and the Corvette Sledgehammer are somewhat similar. Not
They're
all
almost
the way.
they're almost identical. They're not because they're within a mile per hour, not a mile per hour, within a mile per hour of each other.
No, I'm talking about coefficient drag, which, you know, you need less horsepower if you have less coefficient drag to make a certain mile per hour versus a car that looks like a brick that needs that much horsepower, you know.
Oh, yeah, because they told you how much horsepower it takes to get past 200 miles an hour on that Bugatti.
I mean, yeah, and if you look at it, if you have a car with a decent coefficient drag, you just need 500 horsepower to get past it. Like, if you put 500 horsepower in an Insight, you're going to fucking be blowing past 200 miles an hour. You know, but if you have an 83 fucking Camaro and you have 500 horsepower, you're going to be limping around 155. If you got gearing to do 200 miles an hour, it's going to take you 10 years to get there.
Well, that's what I'm saying, though. It's not always about horsepower to get to like high speed. It's about gear ratio, aerodynamics, all that shit.
Weight of the
It's not
car.
all about horsepower.
Weight don't mean shit because you can throw power all day at weight and make
My
it.
ass.
Yeah, I'm just saying, you put 4,000 horsepower in a fucking freight train, you know, it's gonna get somewhere, regardless. I'm just saying. Look at that horse movie that they did, Seabiscuit or whatever it was.
Yeah,
They needed
yeah.
to find a vehicle that would keep up with Thoroughbred on the track, so they stuffed a LSX in a fucking Hummer. I mean, come on. There's no replacement for displacement, baby. No matter how big your fucking thing is. I'm just saying. 88. 1988.
Yeah, I don't
America.
know why Bugatti goes with that big ass motor because it's been proven time and time again that you don't have to have that big of a motor
I'm telling
to
you.
produce that kind of horsepower.
No, to produce that kind of speed reliably.
Well, they do it reliably. That car is bulletproof.
I know, but I'm just saying.
It does make sense though because when they made the Hennessy Venom GT, it was like a lot lighter, and they used the twin
Well,
turbos that
you're
produced,
talking
like,
about-
200 horsepower more.
You're talking about the Hennessy people and category of V8s that they can produce in a different standard of other companies that produce V8s, because all of their shit comes off their factory line with 3 different horsepower options.
Like, I'm pretty sure if Bugatti really wanted to, I'm pretty sure they could use a smaller engine and still produce the same amount of horsepower if they really wanted.
Oh yeah, they could.
That's
Definitely
the
they
fucking
could.
motor that thing has.
But that's what makes what makes them stand out to be their own manufacturer is the W16.
Well, yeah, everybody loves that motor and the engineering they put into it. Everybody loves that car.
Not really.
The Bugatti would not be the same with a V8 in it. It would not be the same car.
No.
I agree with you, but still, I'm not a fan of Bugatti.
I ain't either.
They could have fucking an EcoBoost in that motherfucker. I still wouldn't.
I mean, I am impressed with that motor and how much it produces and how fast the car goes. But you know, if I had that kind of money to buy a car, that's not the car I'd buy.
Damn right.
Koenigsegg R.
No, it wouldn't be a Porsche either.
I should just come through your microphone and kick you in your ass because he said Koenigsegg Agera R, and then you say I wouldn't want a Porsche either.
What the? Wait, why did you say?
No. I said I wouldn't want a Porsche or an Agera.
Come on, you know you want an Agera R. Come on.
I don't want an Agera at all.
Come on.
You know which Koenigsegg I like the most? The CC XR.
Oh yeah, that one.
I would have to go with the Unicorn. That one was one of my favorites. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it is in one of the latest issues of DDE.
The Unicorn, you said, with the H?
Huh?
Unicorn?
Yeah, it's a Hyra. That is the car that I would buy.
Oh, no, I want to talk about that. Yeah, they make all those different weird models. Out of the Agera, they make it.
No, this one ain't out of this one.
Because Thor is an Agera.
Thor is nice, but the Unicorn one is a true one-of-one spec, not just a Hyra.
I'd like to have a one-to-one.
Oh yeah.
Koenigsegg one-to-one, that would be a badass car to have.
The 1-to-1 is faster than the Agera R too.
Yeah. They can't go for the production record in that car either. They only made 4 of them.
No, but it's fun letting them do it though. See, that's why I wouldn't pay for me to be a millionaire, because all these people saying no, you can't do this, I would literally just build me a fucking 5-mile long road and be like, what's up, bitches?
Oh yeah, because if I was a millionaire, I told everybody I would solve that problem on the Aventador, on the single clutch. It would be a dual clutch. I don't care who says it can't be done. If I was a millionaire, it would be done.
Yeah, and you would come out with like 40 bucks by the time you were getting done doing one of them Lamborghini transmissions.
Yeah, but as soon as I'd done it, all the Aventador owners would be knocking on my door and willing to pay any price to get that transmission.
I would fix the E-gear issue.
I would make it twice as fast as it already is.
What do you mean twice as fast? God, that car's fast as it is.
No, it's
No,
not.
when I mean fast, I would
It's got 720 horsepower naturally aspirated.
Okay, I live in Texas,
I
that
would give
ain't
it
much.
over 1,000 horse if I had it. Over.
No, I'm talking about UGR 2X package. I want a 3,000 horsepower Aventador.
I've seen a quad turbo Aventador. I was like, holy fuck. It was like 1,600 horsepower.
A couple years ago, they had a custom built 2,500 horsepower Lamborghini Gallardo.
Gallardo, yeah.
Oh my god, it was that 2,500 horsepower twin turbo. Holy shit.
Then you should
If
go
it's
look.
that green car, those 2 kids on YouTube, they bought it.
Hey, go
Yeah,
look
like-
on
like-
1320 video
When
and
they
go
first
look up the
showed- when
UGR
they first showed it
showdown.
off, the motor was so big that they had to have a custom rear bumper on it because the freaking
Yeah.
was so big in the back. Because in
Go-
the video when they were testing it, it didn't have a rear bumper on it. You could see the whole engine in the back. Showing.
Go to
Well, the kids
1320
that
video
bought
and
that
look
car,
at
they
that
said
shit.
they had to downsize the turbos, and it's still pushing 2,000 horsepower.
The car was stupid fast. It sounded so amazing too. Oh my god.
Yeah, I saw it racing against. Yeah, the 1320 videos, like Justin said. One was racing a Viper. It made that Viper look stupid. I was like, yeah.
Well, the video that they just did, well,
Cool shit.
the video that they just did had UGR, basically all the UGR cars that showed out broke down to everybody was in the final was UGR. It wasn't nobody.
Yeah.
And this old man literally kept just like going in with his shit. It was fucking legendary, dude.
Yeah, that guy Ardo, I was like, holy fuck, and it's a 6-speed. I was like, fuck yeah, a gated 6-speed, 2,000 horsepower. I was like, fuck.
Go look at the one. Go look at the red one. The red one's the slow one. It's got like 2,300 horsepower in that video.
I like that green one, man. I'm like, fuck.
I like the yellow one they have. I don't know what X package it is, but that motherfucker right there is probably the baddest thing with 4 wheels.
Well, they said that green one, before they detuned it, was like the fastest car in the world.
I would never do that. I would drive it on the fucking kill mode.
They said it had like 2,600 horsepower before they detuned it.
Yep. See, that's what I want right there.
Fuck that. Well, these kids got it cheap because it had that much horsepower and it was uncontrollable. They wrecked the son of a bitch.
Because they don't know how to fucking drive. If I had something with that much
When those
horsepower,
fucking turbos kick in, though, sometimes it shoots you a different way.
I mean, one of those cars has got to be just like a crotch rocket, right?
Yeah.
Because the crotch rocket, if you just get on it and you just hammer back on that hoe, it's gonna fucking leave you in the hospital. You know, there's no
It's
other
gonna
words
jump
about
and
it.
go in every direction. Let's go now.
Not only that though, but it was all-wheel drive, so that doesn't help.
Yeah.
It just wants to launch.
Well, when I was watching those videos on 1320 of that car, midway down the track, that son of a bitch almost jumped sideways when those turbos kicked in. On like a mile track, I was like, son of a bitch.
Red, I think I just caught the legendary, the largemouth bass.
Hell yeah.
This hoe does
There's
not
a
want to
tree in the
come
middle of the highway there. What the fuck?
Okay, after I pull in this fish, I'll come join you guys.
I gotta take a picture of this. We got a cactus and 5 bushes growing in the middle of the asphalt on the highway.
Keep good tension. Keep...
Oh shit.
That's funny. What the fuck?
Bitch, how you gonna eat a little fish when I'm trying to drag your ass in?
He's like, well, I'm gonna eat while you're dragging me in.
Oh, he almost beached himself.
Of course, it's fucking wet roads.
Where you at, Red?
California up in the mountains, I think.
Come on, you big bitch. I got this motherfucker half out of the water.
Damn, right in a railing.
Finally.
You're the damn fish.
Holy fuck. Holy shit, Red.
What?
Holy fuck. This is a fish, buddy. Oh my.
Out of the way, truck.
I'm not seeing you in California.
Let me look.
25.1 pound legendary smallmouth bass.
No, I'm not. I'm above Texas. It just looks like those same roads that go up through the hills in California.
Big ass fish.
Come on, lady.
His fucking fin takes up the whole quarter of the horse.
Can't see the road. Where's it going? Oh, we're in Roswell. That's where we're at. Matter of fact, I'm pulling in right here.
I guess I gotta go to Armadillo Road.
At the UFO.
I really hope that they put the engine Ferrari in this game. Oh my fucking god.
Oh, I'm sure they will.
I hope they don't. I hope they don't. There's so many better.
Hypercar race too.
There's so many better. I agree with you on that, but they don't need to put the fucking Enzo in here.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't need to put an Enzo. They need to put a GT3 style Enzo or something like that.
Well, that would be nice, but
Fuck the street
Talking about
Enzo.
the Ferrari FX.
well, I agree. We need more hypercars.
Yeah, we need like the FXXK. You know, we don't need a fucking
Oh,
Enzo.
hell yeah.
We need insanity. True insanity.
Yeah.
Alright, add the Koenigsegg 121 and a Bugatti and some other shit.
No.
And Venom GT will all be good.
Nah, don't add the regular Veyron. Add something a lot
Not the
better.
regular Veyron, add like the Super Sport or the
I'd like to see him add that new Apollo, not the Gumper, but that
Yeah,
new
that-
Apollo
that
that looks
new
like the
one?
Batmobile. They
Fuck
could add
yeah.
that.
Yep.
That's got a V12 Ferrari motor in it.
That freaking Gumper, the Polo, that was butt ugly though when it first came out.
Fuck yeah, it is. That
only
car
did
is ugly,
two-
but it's fast.
No,
It's fast though.
It only did 201 miles an hour. How the fuck you say fast with Priuses that go that fast?
Well, at one time it held the Nürburgring record, so it's pretty damn fast.
Not where speed counts when you're trying to say that your car is fast. Yes, you have a good track
Yeah, but a
car.
track car, it's good though.
I'm just
The
saying.
acceleration was good, but the top speed wasn't that good. The handling was
Right.
good and everything else, but the top speed was trash.
But when you buy $1 million car, what's the one thing you expect that bitch to do? Go well over 200.
Go really fast.
The Gumper, the Polo, that wasn't $1 million though. It was like a couple $100,000, wasn't it? Like 300-400.
No, I'm just
I
saying,
don't know.
if you have a badass car, I mean something that you can say, yeah, I got this bad motherfucker. They look at you, oh yeah, how fast have you been? Well, it only does like 200. You know, they're gonna look at you and fucking laugh at you, be like, dude, my Corvette.
Yeah,
does
they're
that."
gonna go, you know, I got a buddy that's got a Camaro that'll go that fast.
Yeah, you want to race this V6 Ford Mustang or something?
Yeah,
mean-
no shit, huh?
Now put a V6, now put one of those Apollos next to, you know, a Zonda F or, you know,
Yeah, but that new Apollo will smoke 200.
that's the new one. I'm talking about the Grumpy.
Yeah. Yeah, not that old one, no. Yeah, the Gumper, that was an ugly fucking car. It was ugly. But that new Apollo, oh, that car is beautiful.
I love how it said the Sage is unavailable. The Stagecoach
Does
is
Forza have that
unavailable.
car? I'm like, I haven't seen it in any video games. That new Apollo.
No,
Not that I
they're-
know, no, unless until they release more updates for Horizon 4 now.
Because
that-
that car's been out for a year now, that new Apollo.
that thing is the next generation of video games. The next Gran Turismo,
They
the
put
next
the
Forza.
they
is
put
gonna
the
be-
bumper in one of the Forzas. I remember the older one.
Yeah.
Hey, the
Well,
old
they
one
put
had
it was in Drive Club too.
it was in Need for Speed The Run.
Was it?
Yeah, I remember. I actually used the dumper on the last one because it could go fast as fuck. It was one of the fastest cars in the game to race with.
The hell are you doing?
Dude,
Whoever just plowed into the side of my car in their orange Koenigsegg.
Me, I'm in the Jaguar.
it was me, Red. You know me.
Why don't you have a fin on the back of that thing, man? It handles better.
You know, we should do like a DDE video, since all of us have like fly ass fucking supercars.
Oh, what?
Daily
The
driven exotic.
DDE car meet.
Oh.
Okay, hold on. I gotta go empty the bladder.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go take a drag off the smoke. And we'll do a race, man.
Let's go, girl.
Okay, I'm supposed to go to the post office and send out the legendary fish, right?
I see you there. Give me a minute, please. Hello. What do you need? You got postage? And all set to go? I'll take care of this one for you.
Okay, so you can still do that. I've got to send him. Fuck, dude, I've only sent 2 of them. What's going on? Why is your finger in my butt? Have y'all ever watched Ronald, I think that's it, Ronald the Barbarian? Dude, go on YouTube and watch that shit. Damn, after buying all those satchels, dude, I have so much fucking room for shit now. Red, did you buy all the satchels for everything individually? Red? Y'all hear me?
Probably not back. Yeah.
Oh, did you buy all the individual shit for your shit yet?
Or what?
You don't? Do you have Red Dead? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you go in and buy all the satchels?
Satchels.
Yeah.
What are those for?
Where you can carry extra shit.
On your horse?
No, on you, your horse, just on your person in general.
I've only done the horse. I don't know how to upgrade my
No.
own satchel.
Okay, you did the saddlebag. You go into the fence and you buy a bunch of shit out of there.
How do you put stuff into your horse's inventory?
You go next to it, and then you'll see the horse cargo.
Mm-hmm.
And it's basically your cargo and the horse cargo in the same.
Yeah, but how do you put your stuff that you have on you in the horse's inventory?
Shit. I don't know. All I see is the L1 to use.
Okay.
Oh, I want to see the thunderstorm roll in. I see the lightning or something all around that boat. They should put like tornadoes in the game, that'd be so cool. Oh fuck. Oh shit, oh fuck. Okay. So now we got a pretty clear view of the sky. Let's go a little further out. Dude, the Arabian horse's stamina is so legit, dude. Oh, it's not a thunderstorm, I guess. What edition do you have, Winger?
I think it's special edition.
Then you get first access. I'll be a day behind you.
For what?
Online. It starts tomorrow.
No, you'll be on before I do.
Why?
I'm only on I just started chapter 3 last night.
I don't think that they're gonna make you fucking stay offline. I seriously don't believe that.
You don't think they're gonna make everyone do the storyline first online?
No. I kind of want to head back out west, man. There was more wolves and shit to kill over there. God knows I can get good money for wolves. Oh, your antsy ass. Don't worry. Come on. Y'all getting on Red Dead tonight or what?
Probably after a couple of races out here.
I was about to say. I need to save this shit. Shot that bitch out of the air with a pistol. Ugh, just die, bitches.
Okay, are we ready to go racing?
Almost. I just saw an eagle fucking snatch a snake up out of the ground, so I just got me a quick snake and eagle. I'm getting a lot of these Western Diamondbacks now. Caught 3 of them today.
Like 3 different kinds of poisonous water snakes.
I've got 1 poisonous, 1 non-poisonous, and a couple of Diamondbacks.
I haven't got any rattlesnakes yet.
Yeah, they're the hardest ones, man.
I only ran into one, and it was because my horse about threw me off of my damn horse. Threw me off of him. And I was like, what the fuck? And I looked down, and it said Western Rattler. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and you could barely see him?
Yeah.
Little bastards. And I'm over here walking through brush where an eagle just killed one. Okay, now I gotta resave this shit.
Come on, lady.
Get out of the way, truck. They're still a little too squirmy.